get mine.
No worries. Okay. Yeah. I'm exhausted. Yeah. I guess so. But good to see you. Congratulations to your top.
Super responsive versus this. I don't know because I got used to this, so when I get on the gas,
This thing's not adjusted correctly.
and I come off the gas, it feels like it's still moving, and you know what I mean?
Well, that's also regenerative.
Yes.
But also this one compared to, so the acceleration kiss point, they retarded it. They need to put it back to where I like it because they do it to save. They're all
like
notorious, like a camshaft.
Yeah, I can't. Exactly. It's like the fucking engine's going.
Like there's no oil in the car. Where'd the other go?
You went back to somebody up there.
We're parked over there.
Yeah, I need to be around here.
To your left. Just leave your bracelet on, okay?
Thank you.
No.
There is a stamp there. Trust
I
me.
know that. I've been asked multiple times.
Yeah.
Morning, how are you?
How are you?
Can I give you one of these?
Absolutely.
You're interested in some delicious food? Gotcha.
Yep.
And a commemorative badge, would you like one of those?
Perfect.
Fantastic. Have a great
Thank
day.
you. Thank you very much.
Champagne canto and sparkling water.
What a nice
A
combo.
mixture.
Oh, hey Joe.
Thank
you. Good.
Is that David? That's the home movie.
That's mine.
No, it's that's a Valiant. So it's like Valor.
Oh my god.
Right underneath you, Edith.
internally, in-house, in creating masterpieces such as the Bugatti Atlantic. Usually when we present a new car here, it's all about the car. Today, half the story is about the beautiful car that you are going to see, but the other half is about the journey. Imagine creating your own Bugatti. From the first idea, the first design brief, every design decision, the name, the story behind the car. You are working with the world's best designers, best engineers, with the Bugatti management team, creating history in real time. This is something that's now available to some of our best customers through the program Solitaire. In a few moments you will see the first creation of the program Solitaire, and this is the first that we are going to unveil today, and we couldn't have hoped for a better customer, or better to say great friend of the brand and of the team personally, than Michel Peridon. Michel, join us. Please. So Michel is a collector, a true connoisseur. He owns some of the best Bugattis from the Ettore era, all the way until modern times. But even more than that, Michel is collecting everything Bugatti, including Carlo Bugatti's furniture, so Ettore's father's furniture, Rembrandt Bugatti's sculptures. So Michel is a self-made Dutch entrepreneur who lives and breathes Bugatti in every sense of the word. Michel and Frank are going to present to us this beautiful creation, the one and only Bugatti Brouillard. What a beautiful machine. Our design director Frank will now tell us a little bit more about the car and the story behind it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mate. So the central focus for this car and the design of this car was Ettore Bugatti's love for horses, and in particular his favorite horse named Brouillard, after which this car is also named. So we did focus on more sculptural and reflection-based surfaces. We deliberately avoided any kind of hard crease lines, especially over the muscles front and rear, to give this a more organic touch, like the muscles flowing and surging through skin on a powerful thoroughbred horse. We did interpret our usual DNA elements, like the Bugatti line on the side that now flows in a visor theme, blacked out A-pillar at the top edge of the window, embraces the side air intake and shoots forward with an effet that we've never done before. The horseshoe is machined from a solid block of aluminum, which also the center spine, which is another DNA element of Bugatti, started with Jean Bugatti on the Type 57 SC Atlantic, that was riveted together in the center because it was made from magnesium, and that couldn't be welded back in the day. So ever since those times, the centerline accentuation became our stylistic DNA trademark for Bugatti. And we also have tartan panels and horse motifs on the interior. So that's the Brouillard, our one-of-one. I'd now like to welcome you on stage to have a closer look. Thank you very much.
is one which each and every one on the hotel team endorses. If it wasn't for each of you, we wouldn't be here. We're here because we share
Ladies and gentlemen, please be reminded that the Gordon Murray Group press conference is starting now at their field exhibition.
Yeah.
just find my cars that I took on the track, they get flash. You know, you're stressing everything in the car to extreme, especially. And so I don't know. I feel like they're never the same after I've been doing that. So the things I really love about this.
Nu ska vi spesa lite, men ni får bygga vad fan ni vill. Ta 1,5 miljard till. Bara lösa någonting. Vad vill du ha på bilen? Allt för lite.
I have a contact with It's not me, it's a partnership.
I've never had that's all.
No, that one? Yeah, I know. That's just really pretty though. These in terms of yes, yes.
It's possible they
sports car, and they wouldn't have anything to do with it because it had 4 seats in it at that time. And the SEC said all sports cars have to have 2 seats in it. So I remember they called up Carroll and said, "What do we do? The Ford won't accept this car," and the SEC to go racing.
So people know you, of course, from the Daytona, but what was your involvement with the 350?
Only 350 track to the list that he ever had for doing anything. That was the amazing thing about Carroll. He instantly sort of blessed the car, and we got the fastbacks, and this their 289 engine, they started getting
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I picked one.
Pizza, buddy.
It got to be almost a habit of sale. You start collecting stuff, and the more you collect, the more you want. And the more you want, the more you collect. This case of this tail. But I didn't realize it would keep going for 50 years.
And Jim, what was your first drive in that 350?
Very much about it. With Kroger's and Shelby, it was the opposite. Guys know what serial number it was, what order of production it was in, what dealer sold it, who the first owner was. And all that because Kroger was a real race guy. When I was 17, that was my job. So myself and a couple other guys worked in the shop downstairs, and I heard a lot of the hands-on work.
These guys, and the same time when we're doing Mustang, we were doing Ford GT, and they brought Quail, and that was the first time that they brought Quail Shelby into Ford Motor. We're very
What happened in that case? Did they send you a notice?
I don't think that
somebody else.
The driving school was Willow Springs, right? Oh, Riverside. And it was local, it was local. And what was the first car? What cars were
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's terrible. It falls apart so fast. I have it on a sports car.
M4 convertible space, and it's a confirmation.
Thank you for your time.
Don't you want to look at the other guy at 210 miles an hour and stare him? No. Okay, you look for him. Okay. All right. I'm a nod. Oh, hell, I'm still in third gear. You know that. Why the facts.
Yes, thank you. That's exactly right.
Still address design.
Yeah, we're good citizens, so we're like, oh, we want to walk around. Thanks.
Thanks. So long, same thing?
Delivers something special for you guys. The situation that we have them. How do you feel about that?
Well, you know, the overall gestalt of this whole thing for me is just, you know, dream come true and see the evolution of everything. And also seeing how these old names from history, Bugatti and names like that, have come back and reimagined themselves. I mean, I think ultimately we're all fans. People within the sound of my voice make it through the track at some point. I talk to a lot of people and they go, oh yeah, I go to Quail, I go to Pebble, I go car weekends. You go to the track and they go, where's the mountain bike town? I'll go with that. So Rick, what's next? And then also, where does the modern day Mustang?
How's it going? Nice to see you. Good.
One of the things that I'm thinking about is back in the day, in 1965, you bought a Mustang, stock Mustang, and they were going for $1 million a piece. But back then, they had a hard time selling. And where they sit the new cars today, that's really hard to say. The name is there and the feeling is there, but the cars are completely different. They share a lot more than just the name. But
the enthusiasm is still there. When you have a 65 or 66, much more. So I think the new ones get driven a lot more, and you'll see in the future, the new cars.
Only to a GT350 Mustang, there's so many clones representative stuff you've created.
When I was in charge of the exterior of the car, race car, there was Shelby image on the car, and before we could release that truck, we had the people that come out and look at it and approve what we were going to do. So I made a lot of modifications. One guys came out and they looked at it.
I don't even really have like, you know, stuff like that, but like we have parties and stuff like I'll get people over, I'll get like
That's way too expensive. I think that we should run 2 blue stripes over the top of the car. That way.
out the way. But there you go, the winner of the 20 calls getting in. Where they're going towards
Let's try more concrete.
Wonderful moment earlier on when the IROC cars and their star drivers rolled in from Laguna Seca. Well, the thing is, they need to leave, but it would seem they're reluctant to do so. So if you're in one of the bars, ladies and gentlemen, if you see Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Ken Schrader, Bill Elliott, Cadillac. We'd like to thank our Sapphire sponsors, Acura, Aston Martin, Automobili Lamborghini, Bentley Motors, Chevrolet, Honda Racing Corporation and Porsche. We're grateful to our diamond sponsors, Bugatti, FlexJet, Infiniti, Koenigsegg, Lexus and Pagani Automobili. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to gather everyone to the main stage. The award ceremony will start in a few minutes and we will be announcing the winners very soon. At this time, we'd like to request all entrants to stand by their vehicles. We'll be announcing the winners shortly and the award ceremony will start at 3 p.m. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge that this event is only possible due in large part to the generosity of our sponsors. I would like to introduce and acknowledge them performance, Joby, JP Morgan Chase, Karma Automotive, Luxury Rally Club, Peterson, Rivian, Roland Track, Singer Vehicle Design and Touring Superleggera. We thank our silver sponsors, Benetti, Bovensiepen Automobile, Burgess. Again, we're grateful to our bronze sponsors, Cars Dietl, Decora, Dassault Falcon Jet, Lalo Tequila, Luminari, Morgan Motors, Podium One Racing, Ring Brothers and Tensor. We're grateful to our copper sponsors, the cultural impact that have defined the evolution of the industry. Rolex has celebrated the achievements of this spectacle with us, whose traditions and innovations continue to inspire creations on the racetracks today. So a thank you again, Rolex. We are truly grateful for such a relationship. Well, I think we should start, ladies and gentlemen. So the first award is the Haggerty Drivers Foundation Award, and I'd like to welcome Mikhail Haggerty with Fever to join me in celebrating our first award, the Haggerty Drivers Foundation and Fever Award. Welcome, Mikhail. Now, this is by James Utaski, a great supporter of a number of different concourses. James, good to see you. And this 1959 Maserati 3500 GT was the last car designed by Franco Scaglione of Bertone, famous for the Alfa Romeo Bat series. So wonderful to see this great winner of the Art of Bespoke Award presented by Magneto magazine. Thank you, David Lillywhite, for presenting it. David is a publisher and editorial director of Magneto. And the winner is James Utaski with the 1959 Maserati 3500 GT Bertone. What a beautiful car. Is the Art Centre College of Design Award, and I would like to welcome Michael Warsaw from the Art Centre College of Design to join me celebrating the award of this trophy. Now, the Art Centre College Design Award is selected by a team of transportation design students. 2008 Alfa Romeo Disco Volante Coupe by Touring Superleggera, brought to us by the David Cohen Family Trust, and David Cohen is driving it. Congratulations, David. 2008 Alfa Romeo Disco Volante Coupe by Touring Superleggera, the winner of the Art Centre College of Design Award, and presented by Michael Warsaw. This was selected, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, by a team of transportation design students. And presented the vehicle they find most inspiring through its overall design, aesthetic and innovation. I could think of no finer winner. David, thank you. And thank you, Michael, for presenting it. Now we switch, ladies and gentlemen, four wheels to two. I'd like to now welcome Gordon McCall, Director of Motorsports at Peninsula Signature Events, and Kai Lerman, Senior Vice President of Peninsula Signature Events at the Hong Kong and Shanghai hotels, to join me in celebrating sports and racing motorcycles. Thought of equally in their place in motoring history, vintage motorcycles are gaining respect in the eyes of enthusiasts worldwide. A wide range of exceptional motorcycles was displayed here on the field. I'm sure you saw it down the way. But the winner is this astonishing 1917 Henderson 4, brought to us by Mike Lynch. Well done, Mike. Good to see you. 1917 Henderson 4. And many consider the 1917 Henderson Model G to be the last real Henderson 4. And this superb example, fully restored to original specifications. So here you go. This is a Centenarian Plus. What a fantastic machine. A 1917 Henderson 4. Congratulations to Mike Lynch, the winner of the Sports and Racing Motorcycles Award, and Gordon McCall, our Director of Motorsports, handing over the trophy. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. What a fantastic machine. It's a bit much to drive with a trophy on your lap, so you're going to get it back later. Well done. So next, we go to the next award, Pre-War Sports and Racing. This is a group of automobiles built before World War II that represented outstanding performance in the 6650 Corsica, brought to us by Anne Brockington-Lee. Anne, delighted to see you. This was the talk of the 1926 Olympia Motor Show. It was the Pomeroy guided Daimler 6650 60-degree V12 engine with 7.1 litre displacement, and it glided along with astonishing torque and stately coachwork. I'm sure you would agree, ladies and gentlemen, a great winner of pre-war sports and racing. And great to see Anne Brockington-Lee, a great supporter of the Quail. Good to see here again. A past winner, of course. That's the winner of pre-war sports and racing, the 1931 Daimler 6650 Corsica. What a great motor car. The stage is cracking under its weight. We move on to post-war sports, 1945 to 19, brought to us by Russell Steiner. Now, this particular 300 ESSA was originally delivered in Germany on March the 3rd, 1955. A good year, ladies and gentlemen. Eventually, the vehicle found its way to North America, and a frame-off restoration was completed in the early 2000s. The colour was changed to an elegant, period-correct combination of the scarcely seen dunkelblau over a grey leather interior, adding to its allure. The wheels were upgraded with a set of colour-keyed Rudge knockoff wheels. So what a great winner of post-war sports 1945 to 1960. This 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing, brought by Russell Steiner. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Russell. We move on to post-war sports 1961 to 1975. An exceptional display of sports cars gathered together that provide a well above 67 Toyota 2000 GT, brought to us by Gianluca Cimini. Gianluca, thank you for bringing this. This is one of 84 left-hand drive 2000 GTs built. It was comprehensively restored in its original colour of solar red, and this is one of a small number of cars that were exported. The high standard to which it was built, coupled with a relatively unknown Toyota name, well, certainly among world-class sports cars at the time, meant that few of these expensively made cars were built. But what a great winner of post-war sports, the 1967 Toyota 2000 GT. Thank you, Gianluca Cimini. Post-war racing is the next award, ladies and gentlemen. This category represents the pinnacle of speed in various classes and disciplines in automotive racing. Now, some of these cars remain in use in today's vintage racing, and although vintage, in inverted commas, many are quite capable of running with modern counterparts in most cases. Now, Gordon McCall is going to help us present this to the 1966 Porsche 906 Spider, brought to us by Ed Palmer. What a wonderful motor car, ladies and gentlemen. It's powered with the latest and most developed six-cylinder power plant the factory had available at the time in 1966. It features a Lightning crankcase with a magnesium crankcase, modified connecting rods, an updated valve train and cylinder heads, and the latest Bosch slide valve injection system. And it's been kept as original to its history and its authenticity as a Spider. So congratulations, Ed. Thank you for bringing the Porsche 906 Spider from 1966, the winner of post-war racing. She goes well most of the time. He's nervous. It's a race car. Off you go. Thank you. Now this is another exciting award winner, ladies and gentlemen, the evolution of the supercar. Supercars have become the benchmark for which all modern performance figures are measured, and what used to be few has evolved into many, constantly raising the performance bar, showcasing only the best to the highest standards of design performance at their time of production. Now Kai Lerman is going to help us present this. Now this winner, ladies and gentlemen, is a very special motor car. This is the 1966 Koenigsegg CC prototype, brought by Gaurav Dar, and this is the first Koenigsegg ever produced nearly 8 years prior to the company's first production car, to help promote the vision of the now legendary car producer. And Gaurav has brought this car all the way from Dubai in the UAE to be here on the field today. So congratulations, Gaurav Dar, with a 1966 Koenigsegg CC prototype, the very first Koenigsegg, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's driven by the bloke who's got his name on it. So Christian Koenigsegg is driving it. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Koenigsegg with the prototype. Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you. Well done. Well, there you go. He abused it then, and he's abusing it now. Well done. Thank you. Christian Koenigsegg driving, the owner, Gaurav Dar, in the prototype 96 Koenigsegg CC prototype. Award is the 30th anniversary of the Ferrari F50, a very important special class for this year. The Ferrari F50 is a legendary supercar that was built to celebrate Ferrari's 50th anniversary. It holds a very special, the 1995 F50, brought by Museu Cardi from Brazil, our first car from Brazil. This iconic car is part of a small batch of pre-series units built and was used as a prototype for the development of final series of the F50. This is a prototype F50, ladies and gentlemen. Such a rare motor car, such a special motor car, and we are delighted that it wins the 30th anniversary of the Ferrari F50 prize. So congratulations to Museu Cardi from Brazil and we thank them for bringing this wonderful one-off motor car. You could not pick a better car to celebrate the anniversary of the Ferrari F50. So congratulations, guys. Great to see you here with this prototype F50. Well done. It rightfully receives a warm round of applause as it leaves. Now, another special award for this year, and we had a great fireside chat earlier talking about it, celebrate the 60th anniversary of this fabled model. Gordon's going to present it. And this is the 1965 Shelby Mustang GT50 R model, hashtag number 98, contest by John Dwyer, and it's recognized as the Flying Mustang. The first Shelby GT50 R model ranks not only as the most historically important Shelby Mustang in the world, but it's also arguably the most important Mustang in the history of the Mark period. There you go. What an accolade. That's 3 firsts we've had over in the last 3 cars. This is what we do at the Quail. The winner of the 60th anniversary of the Shelby Mustang GT50, the 65 Shelby Mustang GT50R, brought to us by John Dwyer. Let's start it up. Who first introduced it in 1965, and 2025 is there for its 60th anniversary. It was designed to compete with Ferrari and Maserati, and the Grifo combined Italian styling by Giugiaro and Bertoni with American power. Now Kai Lerman's going to present it, and this is the 1963 Iso Grifo A3L prototype. Another prototype, ladies and gentlemen. This is a 1963 Iso Grifo prototype brought to us by Peter Wild. Congratulations, Peter. The grand debut of this prototype was at the 1963 Turin Motor Show. It was there that this Bertoni masterpiece set itself apart on the world stage. The synergistic blend of style and function is a result of collaboration between 2 Italian icons. The winner of the 60th anniversary of Iso Grifo Award is the 1963 Iso Grifo A3L prototype. Thank you, Peter Wild, for bringing it. Wonderful motor car. Now then, the 2 final awards. And I would like to welcome the Honourable Sir Michael Kaduri and Mr. Benjamin Boucher, the Chief Executive Officer of the Hong Kong and Shanghai Hotels, to join in celebrating our final 2 awards for Spirit of the Quail and then the Rolex Circle of Champions Best of Show 2025. Now, Benjamin Boucher has recently been appointed as Chief Executive Officer of the Hong Kong Shanghai Hotels, and he's loving being at his first Quail Motorsports meeting. So, Benjamin, would you like to say a couple of words, do you think?
Good afternoon, and welcome everyone. What a spectacular California day, and what an incredible event here at the Quail. The Quail is a celebration of automotive artistry, surrounded by natural splendor, and hosted with our signature Peninsula hospitality. As Richard mentioned, I've recently joined the Hong Kong and Shanghai Hotel Company as CEO, and I'm thrilled to be here for my first Quail, and to have the opportunity to meet so many of you. At the Peninsula, we're passionate about creating unforgettable moments, and today is certainly one of them. So thank you all for joining us, and I would like to extend a special thanks to our sponsors, exhibitors, and the amazing team who made this day possible, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to see you again next year at another one of our Peninsula signature events. Thank you very much. Back to you, Richard.
thank you, Benjamin. Good to have you with us. I know he's loving it. I think we're in good hands here, Sir Michael, aren't we? I think he's got the bug of the Quail. Well, now then, ladies and gentlemen, to present the award for the Spirit of the Quail. The Quail Motorsports Council chooses an enthusiast car that best represents the true spirit of motoring. The selection is subjective, but it includes design, driving experience, performance for its era, engineering, innovation, and timelessness. And Benjamin Vouchot is going to present this to the 1967 Shelby EXP 500 Prototype Coupe. There's a theme here, we're all prototypes. It's brought to us by Mr. and Mrs. Craig Jackson. Craig, good to see you. This is the 1967 Shelby EXP 500 Prototype Coupe, the winner of the Spirit of Quail Award. Once believed destroyed and lost forever, Little Red, as she's known, was discovered in March 2018 in a Texas field. One of the most sought after and elusive vehicles in post-war history, the big block Shelby notchback coupe is one of the first 3 GT500s to be built. The only GT500 hardtop coupe built by Shelby American, and the only one originally ordered with a 428 Interceptor with dual quad carburetors from the factory. Additionally, it's the first of 2 Shelby prototype coupes. What a great winner, especially on this celebration anniversary of Shelby. So the 67 Shelby EXP 500 Prototype Coupe, brought to us by Mr. and Mrs. Craig Jackson, is the winner of the Spirit of Quail Award. Well, okay, we get to the climax of today's celebration and awards to be presented. This is for the Rolex Circle of Champions Best of Show of the Quail 2025. I'm delighted the Honourable Sir Michael Kaduri, Benjamin Vouchot can be here to help present this. Now this is selected by the entrants. Don't forget, entrants choose the winners of their classes and the Best of Show here at the Quail. And it's chosen as the automobile that distinguishes itself above its peers in design, engineering, sophistication and presentation. The winner of the Best of Show Award will represent the Quail at the Peninsula Classics Best of the Best Award 2025, when the final winner will be presented in January 2026 at the Peninsula Paris. And the Best of the Best Award includes the winners of 8 Best of Show from the greatest concourse of around the world. And for 20 years, and once again, Rolex is proud to be the official timepiece of the Quail Motorsports gathering. So I'd like to invite on stage Luca Bernasconi, President and CEO of Rolex Watch USA. And Luca will present an Everose Datejust 36 with fluted bezel, Jubilee bracelet with a chocolate dial to the winner of Best of Show. So thank you, Luca, very much for this generous presentation. And the award will be presented by the Honourable Sir Michael Kaduri, Chairman of the Hong Kong and Shanghai Hotels Limited. And now, we are pleased to announce the Quail Motorsports Gathering and Rolex Circle of Champions 2025 Best of Show goes to... He's coming. Now this car is going to find it difficult to get up the ramp, ladies and gentlemen. It's probably the lowest car on the field. This is an astonishing racing prototype again. The winner is the 1996 F50 GT1 brought to us by Art Zerafopoulou. So please welcome this, the winner of the Rolex Circle of Champions Best of Show, as he creeps gently up the stage. A bit of extra manpower is required. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the fastest race cars other than a Formula One car, and probably the most important Ferrari that has been produced in the past 3 decades. Now we saw earlier the prototype F50, we saw the winner of the great Ferraris class. Well, here's another great Ferrari, and as we said, Enzo Ferrari, Piero Ferrari said this is undoubtedly the most important car they've built in the last 3 decades. And we probably therefore don't want to damage it as we bring it over the ramp. So if we could have 4 strong guys go and pick it up and lift it, that'd be cool. But no, I think we're going to see it. So when it does get up here, I would like you to jump on your feet, jump up and down, and give a warm, warm welcome to the Rolex Champions Best of Show of the Quail 2025, the 1996 F50 GT1. Art Zerafopoulou is gently helming it up onto the stage with the help of the team. Is he going to get there? Oh, yeah, I think just push at the back, we're nearly there. So here you go, the 1996 F50 GT1, the winner of the Rolex Circular Champions Best of Show Award of the Quail 2025.